For over 800 years, here, tucked in a charming little corner of the Rhineland, religious monks and sisters have lived, praising and adoring the Most High God in the silence and recollection of this rural Kloster. Maria Engelport, Mary Gate of Angels.
It was in the year of our Lord 1220, the night Emmerich von Montreal vowed to build a monastery in honor of the Mother of God, but he asked her for a sign where he should build it. In answer, the Queen of Heaven sent two angels who appeared to him right here at Kloster Maria Engelport, designating the Virgin Mary's very own favored location. And so Maria Engelport was established as the home of Norbertine nuns and Norbertine Canons. And now, since 2014, Maria Engelport is once again home to two communities, the Sister Adorers of the Royal Heart of Jesus and the community of Canons of the Institute of Christ the King, who continue once more in the very same spirit, zealously caring for the fullness of the traditional liturgy for the greater glory of God. The sisters live in a separate cloistered section of Maria Engelport, and their mission is one of gratuitous adoration and love of the Royal Heart of Jesus, specifically by daily Eucharistic adoration, singing of the Divine Office, and culminating in the august sacrifice of the Mass. Also attached to Maria Engelport, the community of Canons of the Institute of Christ the King zealously assure that solemn Masses and festive Vespers regularly punctuate the weekly life of the Kloster, and they assure for the pastoral care of the many faithful and pilgrims. When people visit us for the first time, they often marvel. They see the solemn vestments, they hear the sacred and heavenly chants, they feel the reverence in the very air, and they are struck with the reality that there is nothing greater than the Mass. From the beginning of time unto the very ages of eternity, there is no greater act than that of the Son of God offering his body and blood in sacrifice to the Father in a supreme act of adoration and redemption for us sinners. And so our whole lives here revolve around the Mass. We strive that all of our other activities might flow from the Mass and lead everyone back to the Mass. From the Mass we receive our strength to preach, to catechize, to give retreats to the faithful and pilgrims who come here, who have always had a predilection for Our Lovely Lady of Engelport. And from the Mass we bring the Eucharistic Lord himself to the sick and anoint them in their last hours. At the Kloster itself, our large guest house provides the faithful the opportunity of participating in the fullness of the traditional liturgical life. Many guests and pilgrims discover the traditional Mass and the Divine Office here at Maria Engelport, whilst benefiting from the sisters' cooking and the many hiking trails and beauties of nature which surround Maria Engelport. It's not an uncommon sight here to find a brother oblate working in the fields, collecting the eggs, cleaning the chicken coop, caring for the new rabbit litter, tending to the goats and sheep, chasing down our ducks, keeping our beehives in order, pruning our fruit trees, and so on. Whether we are caring for souls or receiving guests or working on the farmstead, our goal is that all that we do might lead us back to our Eucharistic Lord at Holy Mass, and thus never lose sight of the words of our blessed Lord, "Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven." In these challenging and tumultuous times, we invite you to unite yourselves to our spiritual family. We invite you to follow us as we will be sharing with you the treasures of the religious life and spirituality which we have received from Holy Mother Church. Since the 13th century, Maria Engelport has been a place of refuge where one could go to find the spiritual family that each person truly yearns for. Everybody needs a Kloster, everyone needs a family. We look forward to sharing with you the many treasures of our Catholic heritage. May the Sacred Heart of Jesus be your strength and consolation, and the Immaculate and Sorrowful Heart of Mary your place of sure refuge.